Hello everyone and welcome to another Thomas Studios. So today we're taking a look at Nimble Mongoose's Canadian Threshold in Thomas format. So yesterday I jokingly said, when do we make Force Spike meta? And Nimble Mongoose approached me saying, man, do I have a list for you. And when I saw this deck, I was kind of baffled because I expected maybe 2 Force Spikes, but there's 4 of them in the deck. And at the same time, the original list actually had 4 copies of Stifle, which actually kind of blew my mind. But after playing a bit, I did go down to 3 copies of Stifle. Shame on me. And I also changed the mana base ever so slightly. So what is going on with this deck? Well, like I said, this deck is playing 4 copies of Force Spikes and 3 copies of Stifle in the deck. So why are we playing these cards? Well, like I mentioned in the other video, I've been seeing some people trying out the Force Spike because in a strip mine meta, where both of us are going down on lands, a card like a Force Spike becomes really powerful because when you don't have that many lands, you want to be able to maximize the amount of mana you can spend every single turn, right? So something like a Force Spike all of a sudden becomes really, really good and just becomes a weapon and a counter spell. But this deck is also playing things like Stifle, which can also blow up opponents' fetch lands, but you can also stifle opponents' strip mine as well, which is incredibly effective. So we have another way outside of a strip mine, blowing up opponents' lands. The Force Spike Stonks is actually real in this deck. Not to mention, because we are Teamer, we are also playing Ren and 6 to get back a strip mine. So we have 3 different ways of taxing your opponent's mana, which again makes our Force Spike even better. So that's what I'm going to be trying today. So having said that, I'm going to be hopping over to some Thomas 3 to show you guys what that does. So let's hop on there. Alright. We got a Subtlety, Stifle, pretty strong hand. No. Yep. This is what I get for being on this draw. Mishra's Bauble. Mox Opal. Into Dark Ritual. What in the world is going on? I mean, let's face it. We lost. Right? We lost. Alright, Galvanic Discharge out. How good is a Stifle? It only gets rid of a Chrome Mox. Try that. Not good enough. Also not good enough. Feeling a bit sad, I must say. Yep. Wah wah wah. The opponent must have a 3-mana card stuck in their hand. They kept the Mull to 5, so probably like a Necropotence coming out from next turn. So it's actually pretty vital that we get the strip mine there, and then looks like we got it. Pretty nice. We also have a force spike. So they do play a polluted delta. Interesting. Lightning bolt. So if I use Force Spike, Lightning Bolt here, that's 6 cards in the yard. Might be able to play the Treasure Cruise next turn if I draw a land. Playing around Force Spike. Okay, that's kind of insane. Okay, I lied. Oh, right. I still don't think the Stifle is worth it. I would like to see a Commandeer, right? I'd have actually kept this hand if I had a mana for the Force Spike, but nope. Yeah, if I had a Commandeer here, oh man, the rest here would be insane. It would be insane. I swear. Alright, Force Spike top deck. It's not a Force Spike. I'm sad. Is it possible that they don't play Grief? Is that even possible? Ragavan? I think I have to probably... Yeah, I think I'm actually going to attack into a Scalding Tarn here. Cracking the Scalding Tarn. And then just probably hardcast like Ragavan or something. It hit a Mystic Sanctuary? Oh, that's so bad. And then we top deck the Strip Mine. Okay, not looking good. This subtlety, man. I should have just gotten rid of it. Should have just gotten rid of it. Oh, maybe not? actually working out? They topped it? So opponent's stuck on mana. I think I'll strip mine the Phyrexian Tower here. Pretty close game. So this is probably Necropones currently in their hand. They topped it, so that must be a way to play this Necropones. What? Oh, maybe they thought the Mox Opal was online. I think this could work. We don't have like a turn 1 interaction, but we have a subtlety. Mana drain's coming. Sucks that we have a Surveil land. Hopefully we get a non-pep land. Grief? Not sure if bottoming a Ponder is actually like smart. Can I get a top deck Force Spike, please? Did they really... Dark Ritual into a Fatal Push there? Alright, 3. Gotta exile 4 cards. Galvanic Discharge. So currently this is a 4/5. Oh man. Hopefully nothing too crazy happens next turn. I wish one of these subtleties were a Stifle. Or a Force Spike. That would be nice. Then we would have actually won for sure. For sure. Yeah, honestly, like this was a problem. I didn't want to see this. Oh, that's so bad. Like, literally slap in the face, right? Literally slap in the face. Probably I have to let the Baragoi connect one turn. Oh, man. No. I need to land here? Okay, that's pretty good. Okay, so what's the plan? This is happening for sure. And I get this back. And then because we know opponent doesn't have a land, so we can force spike. We can Galvanic Discharge this and then block. And then Subtlety. Okay. There's an instant speed. It's gonna grow into 6/7. No, what? Oh no. Well, that's kind of awkward. Wait, what? Oh, there's already a Baragorth in there. I'm tripping. This is an incredibly close game, by the way. I actually don't have an answer to what's gonna happen soon. Like, I need a red and 6 if I wanna win here. Maybe I can wait one more turn. There we go. I guess I kinda messed up. I guess there could be like a Ragavan. If a Ragavan comes down, I don't need to use a Force Spike on that. We barely won. We barely won. They're playing Rakdos. Rakdos Scam. Oko. Unable to scream. They're playing One Ring as well. Pick your poison. They're actually playing Chrome Moxes and Fetch lands. So maybe Stifle is actually better than I think. But we'll cut one for now. As for the other cards, I'm gonna go down on Architect. Okay, we have a Subtlety plus a Force Spike. Swamp and a Nethergoyf. It's actually pretty strong. Hopefully we get Lightning Bolt or something. The fact that they play Netherglyph is actually pretty bad for me. I need a Lightning Bolt or Galvanic Discharge here. Otherwise, we're not looking too good. That's for sure. Chromux. 4 mana coming out. I can still beat this if I get a Strip Mine. Brazen Bee. Alright, we got a Galvanic Discharge. I still don't know how I'm gonna win. I'm just kind of buying my turns so that I can get to Strip Mines. Hopefully, speaking, right? Like, if I can get to Strip Mine soon, we might still be able to make it. If not, kinda bad. Like I need to see a Strip Mine right now. Let's go. Mana drain. Still no Strip Mines though. Still no Strip Mines. Yikes. I've seen multiple Golgari decks just die to their own One Ring recently. It could happen again. Opponent's at 9. They're at 9. And then if they cast something into another One Ring damage, that's a lot of damage. Dark Ritual. Into a Barragoyf? Actually, thinking about it, I am actually also dying too. How am I gonna get rid of this Netherglyph now? I guess I can minus and then Galvanic Discharge. Come on, opponent, you can cast your Sheldra now. I know you want to. I know you want to. Okay, I mean, that's also kind of acceptable. Alright, can I do everything? So Scalding Tarn, grab Mystic Sanctuary, get back Mana Drain. Use 1 mana for the Treasure Cruise. Use 1 mana for the Galvanic Discharge, and then leave up a Mana Drain, right? One, two, 3, 4, 5. No, I only need to exile 3. Oh, we even got a Lightning Bolt. Pretty good. If they use the Ancient Tomb, they're dead. Yeah, if opponent actually use their Ancient Tomb here, they're actually dead. This game is very close, by the way. More ways than not. A Chrome Mox. Seems like a Pyroglyph coming out. Then we can Mana Drain it. We'll see about that. Netherglyph. I'm okay with that. They're dead, right? I think opponent's dead. We also don't need to risk playing the Brainstorm when they're just dead next turn. I don't know. Master? Does this matter? Is there like an instant speed? I guess they could have that one card. That 1 mana exile a card and then gain 3 life. So I think I'll just leave up the mana drain for that. Boom. And even if they have it, I can mana drain it. Just in case. GG's. Can't keep this, right? Could I? I'm gonna draw. I just need 1 land. We have a Force Spike, Stifle, Galvanic Discharge. Alright. Okay, not good. Hopefully nothing too crazy happens here. Okay, we got a land. That's all we really want, right? Shuffle, decline. Alright. Am I stifling? Am I stifling here? That is a question. So, most likely, they have another land, which means that my Force Spike is probably not going to get much mileage. So I should stifle here, and then probably leave up Force Spike for next turn. Okay. Probably have to pass again. Opponent's probably going to be looking for a land here. Also, Bloodstained Mire and Windswept Heath. What? So this probably means that opponent plays white mana. It was kind of like, I was kind of desperate with this one. So we need another strip mine on this meticulous archive. I mean, our hand was kind of a gamble. I won't lie. So I would need a strip mine here to play the Ren and 6, and we should be good. Nope, didn't get there. Subtlety's good. Really? Huh. They must be trying to play Treasure Cruise. I should have mulliganed this one. So this is definitely my bad. This was an easy mulligan. I need a land! I should have actually gotten rid of a Force Spike. And then stick the Subtlety in. Mistakes were made. Maybe like a Tameo coming out. Wait, they shuffled it. Why did they shuffle it? What? They put it on top and then they shuffled it. And then they also... What? Interesting. I mean, there has to be a reason, but... Wait, what? Did I not play Strip Mine this game? A little weird. I'll take it though. I'm just not sure if opponent is playing, you know, a Bowmaster in that deck. Really? Okay, our Force Spike finally doing something here. Let's actually brainstorm first. Strip mine. I'm gonna go down on subtlety. Yeah, maybe subtlety. And I'm gonna go down on maybe a ponder? Alright, insta keep. A fantastic shield back. Well, I can't deal with the Psychic Frog right now, so I think I have to do this. And hopefully, like, opponent misses a beat. Really? I'm very happy with this. Like, my opponent just went down on the card for free, you know? Let's actually hide the Force Spike. Alrighty. I think if I play the Hydroponics Architect here, they'll most likely counter using the Flare of Denial. I'm kinda like trying to deny my opponent of mana here as much as possible. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm going to Lightning Bolt here. And this way I can play the Ren in 6 and then leave up a Force Spike for the subtlety. Since opponent doesn't have any lands. I wonder why they kept this hand. One land with the surgical? I mean, technically they could have a bunch of like brainstorms or things like that stuck in their hand. So I can't really fault them too much, you know? This is gonna be an insane Force Spike, by the way. Wait, it's a Commandeer. Hold up. Wow. A Commandeer. So that's what they were waiting for. To get back the Watery Grave, if I play the Ren in 6. I mean, it was pretty smart. Into a Thoughtseize. Immediately gets rid of the mana drain. So I can actually Mystic Sanctuary into mana drain here. I should probably pass. I mean, opponent kind of recovered, but I'm pretty confident that we're gonna win this one. So we want to actually see a fetch land. And we did. Let's brainstorm to see if I can find a stifle. We did not. So we're gonna force spike that. Shock this in. Plus... Wait, what happened to the land that I just... Oh my god, it tapped itself. Why would you tap? You are a fetch land. You are a fetch land. Why would you tap itself? There's several lands out there. But you just auto-tapped. This makes no sense. I think opponent's dead. Alright, GG's. Alright. Looking good. Do I want to play this out on turn 1? I mean, because I'm going first, maybe. Let's just play it out. Watery Graves Ponder. So if I just left this up, it would have been pretty bad. This looks like a show and tell, right? Leap up a mana drain or stifle. I guess I'm gonna leave up a stifle here. Also, the longer you wait on this architect, the better it is. So we want to be able to see a strip mine, right? Okay, it didn't hit a strip mine, but we get to draw 2 cards. So hopefully we find a land here. I think I should fetch first. Because leaving up 3 mana might be a little better. Alright, we didn't see a land. It's a little bit unfortunate. Little bit unfortunate. Alright, we get to brainstorm. Into a stifle and a force spike. But no land still. This is not good. I'm gonna look for a land. It's a tap land? Oh my god. I think I'm just going to take action. Oh no. Oh no. Oh. Wow. I was for sure thinking that we might be able to find a land there, but jeez. Just couldn't find it. We just couldn't find it there. Oh, thank God. So we have a double force spike coming out. Basically, this architect needs to take us home until we win the game. Well, that's kind of bad. I think I'm just going to double force spike because I'm kind of discarding a lot here. No. We don't even have double red here. Oh my god. Wait. Do they actually have it? It's a mana drain. Yeah, it's a mana drain. Explode. It's a mana drain and a Veil of Summer, right? Alright, I mean, Force Spike did its thing. Just barely. Yeah, I gotta say, just barely. Subtlety's out. Ragavan's in. Lightning Bolt out. Alright, Strip Mine, Force Spike, Stifle, looking pretty hot. Ragavan turn 1. Well, I can't play Ragavan turn 1. Disaster! Blood Strand? Yep. They're contemplating. Do you fetch? Or do you not fetch? Alright, I think I go with the Ragavan. Oh, wow. That's pretty good, actually. That is actually pretty good. So, I can't actually stifle here, right? They're still gonna get the mana. Well, well, well. I mean, I can still win because I have a Ragavan. They're cantripping a lot here. What I need here is maybe a Renin 6? Perhaps? I don't think I can play anything. I have to leave up a Stifle and a Force Spike. If I could strip mine my own Steam Vent, I would. Alright. Oh, that's pretty good. That's one of their combo piece. Three mana. Oh, that is so sweet. Let's see. I think this might be the last turn. So maybe I ponder. Okay. Okay, that's good enough. Apparently. Alright. Took a look at this deck today. We went 5-1 with the version that we played at the end with the Mystic Sanctuary and some of the Surveillance. But before recording, I wanted to playtest this deck, and we went 3-3, which isn't too bad, but at the same time, you know, it could be better. But there were some things that I didn't quite like. So that's why I did a little bit of a renovation with the deck. Because what ended up happening was in a grindier matchup, like let's say you're playing against other blue decks, the Surveillance can come in very clutch. Same with the Mystic Sanctuary, even in the deck with the Strip Mines, because the Strip Mines actually do get converted to Island with the Hydroponics Architect. So chances are, even if you draw into Strip Mines, or, you know, fetch into Strip Mine, this could be an Island, which can support the Mystic Sanctuary. And I think this outweighs the negative, being a tap land. As for like the main deck, instead of 4th copy of the Stifle, we see another copy of Mana Drain. Once they figure out that you are a 4-spike deck, the games tend to slow down, which is great in theory, but it's only good if you actually have some hard counters, such as Mana Drain. So this play pattern allows something like opponent passing to avoid getting 4-spiked, but then they meet with the Mana Drain. So they're gonna second guess themselves. Maybe they don't have a 4-spike, and then play out a card and then greet it with a 4-spike. So That's why I think the 2 copies of Mana Drain is pretty important. And a lot of the times, the Stifle do end up kind of dead the longer the game goes on. Obviously, I think this deck will improve significantly if we have something like Force of Negation. What that'll allow is you being able to pitch Force Spikes or Stifle to Force of Negation. I think surprisingly, the Force Spike, the Stifle have been quite fantastic, despite this deck not even playing Tamiyo, or it's not even playing Flare of Denial. Yeah, it's definitely an interesting deck. There's definitely something here, I feel like. So, yeah, I mean, give it a go. This deck comes from Nimble Mongoose. So, yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys all in the next one. Bye-bye.